Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is on the whole mask wearing situation, which I'm really sick, to be honest, of hearing about, because so many people are getting angry and aggressive and there's so much hate towards this whole mask thing. And really, I just think if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Why are we being forced to wear something? Especially when we have potential underlying health issues that could prevent us from wearing a mask because we can't breathe with it around our nose and our mouth. And this is my argument against it. So yesterday I was on Euronews speaking about masks, and while I was speaking, the topic I'm mentioning today is actually going to be about cortisol and chronic inflammation and stress. So while I was speaking yesterday on Euronews, I was actually really stressed and nervous about the interview, and while I was in the middle of conversation, my mind completely went blank, and I even had to apologize and say I've lost my trail of thought. I can't remember what I was saying, and the reason for that is because I was stressed out. So when you're stressed out, your body starts to produce an excess amount of cortisol. Now, naturally what happens, you are supposed to be running away from the bear. That's why you get into the sympathetic nervous system. It's that fight or flight. We've got to run away from the bear. So we start running away, which means your blood supply goes into your arms and your legs, nowhere else. It also cuts off the digestive system, and you can't get any oxygen into the brain. So this is what happened to me yesterday. I was so nervous. The lack of blood was not going into my brain, it was going into my arms and legs. I was shaking a little bit as well, and this is what happens. So my argument against the mask, and I'm not saying this for everyone because some people might be okay with it, but there are some people who have severe anxiety and they can't breathe, they have asthma, they have respiratory problems, and these conditions are going to make these people severely chronically stressed because they have something covering their face. And the more stressed out you are, the more you weaken your immune system. So your immune system lies 70 to 80% within inside of your gut. Now, your immune system cannot work when you are stressed out. Cortisol, the stress hormone, completely shuts off your immune system. So we're in a massive pandemic right now of COVID-19. We need to keep our immune health very, very strong to be able to fight the virus off. So there are some people who are wearing these masks and they can't breathe properly. And think about your breath here. Your breath is full of oxygen. It's full of life. So if you are not breathing properly, you are putting your body in a chronically stressed state, which is raising your cortisol. And when you raise your cortisol, your immune system switches off. So if you were to get that virus, you would not be able to protect yourself because you have destroyed and weakened your immune health. Remember, you cannot have a healthy body when you are chronically stressed out. So if you feel that when you're wearing the mask, you feel completely stressed out, I want you to think about your immune health. I want you to think about, if I'm feeling stressed out, I'm weakening my immune health. I'm not putting myself in a position to be able to fight the virus off if I were to get in contact with it. Now, I'm going to do a video to come in the next few days on the studies and research behind masks and whether they are working for you or against you, because it's really important that you understand how important the breathing is. Now, I know there are lots of studies out there saying that you can breathe with a mask on, you are not depriving yourself, but I want you just to simply use your own common sense. Don't need a doctor to tell you this. You don't need me to tell you this. You need to use your own common sense. If you are putting this on your face and you're out and about and you start to feel like you're lightheaded, you've got headaches, you can't breathe, then you're just not feeling your normal self, you might have less energy than normal, whatever it is. If you personally feel that it's not working for you, you do not need a doctor to tell you that the mask is making you be able to breathe, helping you breathe. Okay? Use your own common sense. So, I want to help people who have these chronic health issues. This is my mission for people. Anyone who's got type 2 diabetes, anyone who's got an autoimmune disease, anyone who has got heart issues, strokes, all of these health conditions, even eczema, acne, psoriasis, all of these kind of things too, you know, like putting the mask on is also giving people allergies. There's also that to look into as well. So I just want people to use their own common sense. And if you really feel like you're fine with the mask, I have no objections to people wearing it if they really feel comfortable in it. But the problem is it's just causing so many arguments and wars against humans. And if you see someone who's not wearing a mask, really do have some compassion in your heart and ask yourself the question, maybe this person has conditions with their heart. Maybe they have iron issues and they're not breathing properly. Maybe they have asthma. People have backgrounds that you don't know. So it's not your place to judge another human. You need to find that love in your heart and ask yourself the question, or ponder the thought for a second. Maybe, just maybe they have a health problem and that mask is going to make it worse. We're all focused on the virus and no one is actually thinking about the underlying issue here, which is your immune health. The immune health is what helps protect you. So your immune health is inside of your gut, 70 to 80%. It resides inside of there, and it is that is going to help protect you from any sort of virus. And if you haven't strengthened your immune health because you're not eating the right kinds of foods, you're not getting enough vitamin D, you are chronically stressed out because maybe it's the mask that's creating it as well, this is it. We need to look at our immune health, and none of that's being looked at. We're all just told wear a mask, wear a mask. No one's saying put vitamin C into your body. No one is telling you actually things that are going to support and strengthen our immune system. And this is the most essential and important thing for us all. So rather than argue with people who are not wearing masks and shaming them and calling them selfish humans because that person is not wearing a mask, how selfish are they? Personally, guys, I have an underlying autoimmune disease, and when I wear a mask, it makes me chronically stressed out. And you know what will happen? I will send off another cytokine storm inside my gut and create a potential another, or even the same autoimmune, but I probably get another one, different kind of autoimmune disease. And that makes me a selfish person because I don't want to make myself get sick again while I'm selfish, because I know that that mask is making me chronically stressed out. So start thinking before you judge. This is the problem. Everyone is just at war with one another. So love one another, support your immune health to each other. We all need to come together with this, you know, and I just want you guys to have strong immune health so that you don't get sick, so that your own health doesn't deteriorate. If you do have type 2 diabetes, if you do have cancer, if you do already have an autoimmune disease, if you're feeling chronically stressed out, you're making your condition worse. And that's my concern for you. This isn't just about a virus for me, guys. This is about your overall long-term longevity so that you can create wellness until you get to the age of 50, 60, 70, whatever. We don't want to be in ill, sick health. And that's what I'm about. So just have a little think about this. If you're feeling like the mask is working for you, go for it. And if it's not working for you, we really do need to think about that oxygen supply and supporting the immune health so that you could protect yourself from a virus. Anyway, guys, that's enough for me on the mask topic. I'm totally sick to death of talking about it. I will share it with you guys, and I will also do a video on the whole mask topic coming soon as well, to just give you a little bit of my explanation behind it and the reasoning why I really just feel long term this is going to have negative effects on everyone's long-term health. That's my concern. I really do want good wellness for you guys, and please love one another and just never judge another human, because you just don't know their story, and we should never tell someone what's right or wrong for us. We know ourselves better than anyone else. It's not your place to tell someone to put a mask on when you don't know what's wrong with them. Okay, guys, sending you lots of love, wellness, and thank you so much for watching. Peace. Namaste.